Hello, this is Nikki in Niagara coming to you from Niagara Falls, Canada, and today is the day I show you my haul. And this is the haul from May 19. It's a total mess. This is already my second take. From 2022. There, got it right. So, I'm going to be starting off. And as you know, my items are in no particular order. They're just as I grab them out of the box, and they're put in the box as I get them, sort of. Then I sometimes dig things out and put them back on top, so you never know. So first off, we're going to take a look at some watercoloring books. These were a Mother's Day present from my son, who lives away from home, grown up, married, and he got me this one, which I have been dying for ages. I don't know why I never picked it up, but it's In the Forest, or Watercolor with Me in the Forest by Dana Fox. This is her first book that has all the pages in it. As you know, the other two have half the pages, and she has explained that's because the price of watercolor paper increased drastically at that time. So this is the first one. And basically, I don't know if it starts easy and then gets a little harder as it goes along. Let's take a look. Yeah, I would think so, because it's grouped in sections. So we get wet on wet. Oh, sorry. No, we get wet on dry first. Then wet on wet. Then painting fur. And then ink and wash. Interesting. I didn't know it included ink. So here we have our master color chart that's used throughout the book, which is really handy to have. But I'm not here to do a flip through. So you work right in this book. The whole book is done on watercolor paper, and on the back of each page you get your instructions here, and on this side is your picture to watercolor right in the book. Are they perforated? No, they're not perforated, but it's a sewn binding. So this I'm just absolutely thrilled to have. Also got me this one, Modern Watercolor Botanicals, a creative workshop in watercolor, gouache, and ink. And so as you can see, this one covers all three, watercolor, ink, and gouache. This one you don't work in the book. It's a text, and it's divided up into lessons, and it's got what to do if you're a beginner and how to do it if you are advanced. And it gives you the instructions on doing the picture, and if you need a template, then those are at the back for you to trace. Let's see, does this have a lesson number? How does this work? Oh, there we are, lesson 7. So let's take a look at the back. Lesson 6 and 11. Here we are at lesson 7. So we can trace this onto watercolor. You can perhaps try photocopying it on, but these are square pages, so that's not going to work too well. So yes, I'm thrilled with this. This is like a huge book, spiral bound, so you can work straight from it. The corners have forget what you call these, but they protect the corners so they don't get damaged. And I mean, it is a hard back, and a really type of book that's meant to take the wear and tear that it's going to take from watercoloring in. And finally, the last book he got me, oh, that one was by Sarah Simon, sorry. Last one he got me was a watercolor workbook, 30-minute beginner botanical projects on premium watercolor paper by Sarah Simon. And so this one is a lot like Dana Fox's, except it's devoted to florals, and it tells you the brush you need, the colors you need. You've got work right in the book on the watercolor paper, and instructions on coloring it. And I would imagine that this goes from easiest to... Well, so the beginning pages here are not on watercolor paper. They're just information pages, but a lot of information in there. So I think I'm going to start in the Dana Fox one just because I want to so much. I wanted the book so much. So there we go. Thank you very much, Andrew, for that. And then we've got a couple of supplies here. So we have the Jelly Roll Moonlight, and these are the... doesn't say what they are, but they're the like earth colors in here. Not the other one is called Brights, and this one is called something else, but it doesn't say on the box. So yeah, I've started covering up my lines, and so that's what these are for, to enhance the colors. And these are for coloring up lines as well. This is the 36 set of Earth and Skin Tones by Thule Art. Thule Art has a bunch of these. Oh, and has an idea what to do with clogged tips, too. Pull out and soak in water. Oh, okay, well, I knew that. Yeah, very good. So I'll just take a little peek in there, and you can see them all. They don't have names on them, but they are numbered like this, and on the back, or on the side I should say, it gives names to the numbers, plus you get some extra nibs, which is fantastic. I purchased some pencils, open stock. And I will show you what I got. I got a lot of the blues and greens this time. So I am working on finishing up my Albrecht Dürer set. And I'm getting 10 every other month basically. So I got cobalt blue greenish, chrome oxide green fiery. Well, that's a long name. I love how thick these are. Light phthalo blue, light cobalt turquoise, middle phthalo blue, sky blue, cobalt blue. Did I say that already? No, I said cobalt blue greenish. Okay. Helio turquoise, phthalo green, Hooker's green, and 3 luminants. I'm building my setup of those slowly over time. So I got the pink white, and then I got myself some blue turquoises here. This one is grayscale. I can't tell what that says. Oh, no, that's French. It says blue, grays, cool. It's got to be. Oh, here we are. Dry Scholar blue, grays color blue. I believe that says. The one thing I don't like about these is that the color stuff is in white, and white on this light tan is hard to read, and second of all, the print needs to be bigger because it's just squashed together so tight that if you can't immediately recognize the words, then this one is middle verdigris. If you can't recognize them right away, it's tough to read what it is, and especially if it's a word that's unfamiliar to you. Like there's a lot of colors that, you know, that only experts in color have heard of before. Then I got myself a set of Pentel Aquash. This is the 4 set. You can either buy them individual or you can buy them as a 4 set. And I got the 4 set because I have pretty much decided that I am going to be using the Pentel water brushes. I hate so many of the water brushes that I've tried, but these are perfect. They don't leak, and they continuously flow the water. So, good brand to have. I recommend those highly. Then I got these. I thought these might work with pan pastels or other pastel. And what are they supposed to be for? Okay, they're detailed ink blenders, and they come in 3 sizes. Let's fan them out for you. They come in 3 sizes, and I've got the fuzzy one, and these are densely packed and very, very soft. So I got the 3 sizes. The small one is very small, and the big one is actually perfect size. They don't have any writing on them whatsoever. They're just called Detailed Ink Blender. I can't read the name of what they are. It's Chinese gobbledygook. So yeah, no specific brand, but they look really nice, and they feel to be made well as well. Also, not as well as well, as well also. Okay, I'll save those for later. Alrighty, so we're getting into some books here. I just like to make a pile and work from them because it makes it easier for me. Then I don't have to bend over so many times and hurting my back. So Carrie Buziak came out with a new self-published book. And if you think that name sounds familiar to you, it is. Carrie Buziak does all of Creative Haven's Celtic books. She's also self-published a few, and this is her latest book, Celtic Mandalas. And of course, it is a gorgeous work, and these are not too difficult either. The first time I did one of her Celtic mandalas out of the Creative Haven book, I gave myself a headache, and I ended up having to throw it away because I couldn't follow. I couldn't follow the thread, as it went around and it's different things. Oh, I got muddled, but now I know what I'm doing, so these should work out just fine. And then we have Colored Caramel, a new one by them, Cute and Creepy Kawaii Pastel Goth Doodles. So we can just say Cute and Creepy Doodles. So these all have the same figure around on the page. That's your doodle, and then there's some little things in there that make it cute and creepy, like there's an eyeball, slime eyeball. There's the St. Andrew's cross. She's a mummy, and so forth. So I thought this was really cute. I like doing these doodle pages. Yeah. And Coloring Heaven is all up to date now, so I receive, just as the new edition is coming out, is when I receive the previous one, and that's the way it's always been for Coloring Heaven magazines. You can't get them any quicker than that. They're that slow, or even slower at your bookstores where you buy them from. So this is Gothic Fantasy Special by Enes Guerrero. Oh, those are nice with the butterflies on it. So these, some of her work's a bit too hard for me, but these aren't, these are lightly grayscaled or line art. So yeah, I like these. They're nice. And I'm definitely sure I can color those. And then we have the much coveted by many people, Melopomene Chatsapana Nature Mandalas. And this is really just a lot like the first book, Circle of Life. These aren't traditional mandalas in any sense. They're pictures though they do go around in circles. So yeah, non-traditional mandalas in here. Really nice work. I mean, it does look pretty complicated, but I don't know. I mean, just because it's detailed doesn't mean it's hard. It just means that it's going to take you longer to color the picture, really. That's my viewpoint, for what it's worth. Then we got Alien Town by Ava Brown. Now this one just has alien landscapes in it. And I thought it would be fun to do some landscapes in crazy colors. And so on the back it shows us 9. Then this is the latest book by, is it Sunny Publishing? Did I say at the back or the front? I think this is Sunny. Yep, Sunny Publishing. This is their latest book, I believe. Mystery Mosaic Color by Number. Cute Kawaii. So these are 3x3. You can get some samples here. And the color chart. 35 pictures in there. This is a circulism book, Asili Zuri. I don't know what that means. I think they tell you what the title is referencing in these. Is it at the back? No. So anyways, these are all, well, it's hard to tell what they are. So I don't know what the theme of these are. It looks like they're tropical stuff. A little bit curly, probably from being in my box. So this is on the special paper. If I buy these one at a time, then I get the special paper. If I buy them in a more than one, I get them in the regular paper. Because I'm not paying that price for color by number books if I don't need to. So this is the latest Prachi Dewan Sachdeva desserts, ceramic tiles. I'm not too sure how much I'm going to like this one. Not a fan of coloring food, but then of course the numbers are all given for me. And here's the current as of when I bought this by Alexandra Franzesi. Franzesa. That's how I'm going to pronounce it unless I'm told differently. Mermaids, Chibi Girls, and this is really cute. I've seen pictures of this. I've seen many pictures of these colored. They look really nice. So there we go. And Spooky Girl, this has got to be the best book that... Where's my drink? Oh, just hang on a second. I need to get my drink. Alright, so here we have Spooky Girl by Coco Wyo. And this is probably the most popular book they have ever published. I have seen it everywhere since it came out. And I think it's one of the best books they've ever published personally as well. It's just so professional, the illustrations. So I have written to Coco Wyo and asked them about doing a border on all their pages, and they said they would look into it and see if it would be of benefit to their designs. So at least that's something. So we can only hope and cross our fingers. And if you want them to put a border around the whole pages, you know, ask them to carry this border they've done right here, carry it around to the whole book. It would be perfect. And the more requests they get, the more they'll know that it's a thing. Absolutely brilliant. I can't wait to do a flip of that. Alright, just a couple of items here. This is what I got in my up crate last month, in case you didn't watch. Got paint pens. Here in different sizes. Got a great big chunky black. Got two at the 2 to 3 millimeter size. Nice turquoise and green. And then got two at the 1 millimeter size. And 1 to 2 millimeter. And these are white and a fluorescent pink, I believe. So got those. Got this one, which is basically a tube of acrylic paint that you squeeze out. And the obligatory, where are we? I'm not even on screen. The obligatory, I hope you saw that. The obligatory pencil. Let's just show these again in case they didn't show up. So that's what I got. And these are, oh, for paper, we got, let me put this. For paper, here's the stickers. They're vinyl ones this time, and I'm not really too fond of them. And that's just throwaway. But we got a pad of acrylic and oil artist pad. So it goes, oh yeah, okay, the cover opens this way and the pages go that way. So that's what I got last month. Oops. Next section. Oh, it does hurt to bend over. Alright, so this is by Sunny Publishing. Yes. So we have Chibi Girls. Excuse me. And Sea Creatures. Does it show you any on the back? Oh yeah, it does. These are adorable. Look at these. So these are 3 by 3 millimeter grid patterns. This is Sea Creatures by Sunny Publishing. Look at all these. They're going to be awesome. One thing is, if you like the black border around your color by number pictures, these are going to be perfect for you because they always do it. They always do the black border. Occasionally the border's in a different color, like here it's in blue, but you always get a border, usually black. Now these are from Sonia Ray. Let me see. Yeah, Sonia Ray. And she does 4 millimeter books, and she does a lot of books. So she's got mosaics. This one's farm, and it shows you some examples of the pages. I tell you, I like her books no matter what the theme is, even if the theme is a little weird, like for me to be getting. Like I have nothing, and farms have never meant anything to me in my life, but I just love the way the pictures turn out. They turn out so well, and that's, to me, it's for doing these, it's the process, and to have a finished picture that, you know, I either guess at or that comes to life in front of my eyes. And then they have mystery colors books, and this one is camping. I did not have a clue that they did mystery colors. And here's some samples on the back. Same again, camping means nothing to me, but I love the pictures. So they do the mystery colors, they do the mosaic squares, and they also have regular color by number, but I'm not getting those ones. Then we have baseball. Again, a subject I wouldn't normally get, but hey, they're nice pictures of people, and they don't have those weird faces on them. Okay, and then this was on sale, so I had to pick it up. Steampunk Mandalas by Marty Noble. Little bit weird. And of course they show you what some of them look finished on the inside covers. Ava Brown Kawaii Fantasy. This is really nice. And then Ava Brown Barnyard Village. I'm kind of regretting having gotten this one. It just, I don't know. I thought it was going to, and it is, you know, I thought it would be their little mice creatures on their farm, you know, and that sort of thing, but I don't know. The mice are the same size as the horses. You know, I mean, here he is feeding a pig his size. So there's like no same with, I mean, if I came up to a cow that was the same height as me, came walking to me, I would not be frolicking in the leaves and going, "Hi, moo cow." I'd be running like the wind. So yeah, I'm not, probably won't even keep that one. And then I, along with all of you, got Hannah Carlson's paperback book. This was a freebie at a restaurant in Sweden. Is that where she's from? It's called the, I thought they had the name of it in here. No, I could have sworn it had the name of the enterprise. I wonder if it's Toucan Forlag, because that seems to be all over the place. So this Kalas means party, and it's a lot like the Masquerade book. Pictures really don't seem any easier than, like, I wouldn't say they're kids' illustrations. They just don't get as detailed as her other books. Okay, then we got Camelia's latest book, and I think this is her latest as of my recording this. 50 Farmers Miniatures. So these are all pigs. They're all pigs. Yeah, right. The pig miniature book. No, they're all farm animals, and then those doors that she does. So these are cute, but I mean, what's miniature about this? Yeah, adorable. Then I got R.J. Hampstead's new book, Dragon Dreams. I haven't colored a lot of dragons, but I'm into them. And these are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous pictures. Definitely not your typical dragon. I love that one. There's 2 sets of pages in that one. So this was Deborah Muller's release for Mermaid. It's Chubby Mermaids. So they're all body sizes in here. And as this Jennifer Rawling came out with a circular patterned book. So these are just the animal. I'm assuming they're animals. But no, that's a design. And there's no background. So that's what they look like finished. There's 25 pictures in there. There's a huge color palette in her books, though. And I have no idea why. They go from 1 to 9, and then A, and this one goes to P. That's weird. Then I got the stained glass color by number book by David Woodruff, and it's called Vitraux, which is the French name. So the books are just the same. I think they're a little bit narrower, but that's just I'm just feeling like it is. So yeah, the thing that you have to do in these is color in the black outline for the stained glass. Now, I didn't like doing that on the Color Questopia books, but I don't mind doing it for one book, or like one page at a time. Well, that definitely looks like The Kiss by Klimt. And the latest mythographic is Voyage by Joseph Cadenbang. And this is the first one to not include hidden items, which is nice that the publishers finally listened. This is gorgeous, really gorgeous. And here's Camilla Derico's new book, Dragons and Other Magically Mythical Creatures. So as I said, I'm into dragons, so these are pretty cool. Yeah, gorgeous illustrations, really. I have to get out the mixed media to color these. And then okay, so I got a new Deborah Muller, so that means I get to get at an old watercolor. Sorry. A new Deborah Muller. This time I stayed with the mermaid theme, and I got Alice in Waterland. And I love this. This is done in her old style, and I have to say I love her old pictures so much. They're less detailed for the backgrounds for a start, which I love. And I don't know, I just like her thick lines. What we got is a new Cocowayo here. Cute witch stuff. This has cute witch themed pages. Some are on black backgrounds, most are on white by the looks of it. These are all, are they separated into black backgrounds and white backgrounds? I guess there's only a couple. Right here, there's a little section of black background. Yeah, it's in there. The majority of it is white background though. Then we have antique botanicals, and these are flowers with skulls in the picture. Well, that one's not. Okay, so they got creepy things in the pictures, like here's a bug. Here's our skull and a snail. A snail and that triangle. These are pomegranates, which kind of look like hearts. Snake. Yeah, so they're kind of a little bit like ominous botanicals. Then I got Sherry Baldy's Land of Oz book. And I believe this is a new one. She doesn't copyright her work. So anyways, this does not have duplicates, and it's The Wizard of Oz. It's very detailed as well, which is quite different for her books. Then we have another mystery book by Sonia Ray, Mystery Cats. They're pretty easy to tell what the pictures are. They're not that mystery, but they're done in that style. Sun Life Drawing came out with a new quest book, but it's done in the lines and dots format, which I think is really cool. Makes me want, I need to get their, is it them that have the Tetris book, or is it Camellia, or not Camellia, or is it Shershna Curvy, oh, Kira Shershneva. I think I got that right, because I want to get that Tetris book. And then I also got their lines and dots book, which I hadn't gotten at this point. I like these. Like, I don't usually like the complete lines books and complete dots pages, you know, those spirals, dots, and lines. I don't like those books, but I like this. Yeah, nice, easy coloring. And that's a lot of what I'm into right now. It's just, you know, I've had some high pain months recently, and coloring that kind of stuff just really helps me. Off of Book Outlet, I got some of Deborah's books that are on there. These are the faith-based ones. Love Thy Neighbor. Even though they have the words on them, they're pretty pictures. Like, she's got her illustrations in there as well. So I've decided to get these. And just kind of have a complete collection of her stuff. And then I have the Cuddly Koalas, which I didn't have. I believe this is her latest one. And then I have another, I don't think this one is faith-based, it's just uplifting inspirations. Yeah. These aren't religious. And look at all the lovely pictures in here. Then Sunlight Drawing had, oh, not Sunlight Drawing, this month I did my focus on Belba family and purchased all the books that I wanted that I didn't have. And there was only 2 of their grid books that I didn't have, and so, or that I wanted. So I got Animal and Birds and the 3-color series. Already have the travel one, and I'm not interested in celebrities. And I was missing one of the squares. I think it's the first one. Square Mandela's Happiness. And it shows them on the back there. On the back there. Okay. Then I got the Castle Art watercolor pencils. These were on sale, and since they were, I had to get them to add to my watercolor collection. And I've done nothing with them yet, but they come in this nice double, you know, it's this size. It's a square with a little bit of depth to it. I love it when companies put their pencils in these kinds of tins, because then they're reusable. Those great big long skinny ones, they have no use really, except for, you know, like maybe for a jumbo watercolor palette place. So anyways, here we have a sheet to do our swatches on, and for the quality and the pricing on these, they come with elastics on them. And that's what you can expect from the more expensive ones. So only $72. The $120 doesn't come with doesn't have a watercolor. So it's just the $72, but I'm expecting them to be as good as the other Castle Arts products. So let's hope. Alright, deep dive to get the rest on this side. Okay, whew. Getting there. So this is Such and Such Deva's paper cut art, the next one in his series, and this is Silhouettes. And then I bought a couple of circulisms. So this is on regular paper. So this one is mandala squared, and they're just mandalas, those square mandalas. That makes sense. I wish they showed some samples on the back for you. And then this one, Natura. This one is of nature, and this is tiny, tiny dots. You're not going to be able to tell what these are until you start coloring. Then you're going to have to guess. So it looks like they no, they have the small dots at the beginning. So, is that different? Yeah, this one is different than the other ones. They're lined up like this. They're not like this to fill in the spaces. Yeah, it looks like there's a few different ways of arranging the dots together. That's cool. Olga Goloveshkina came out with a new book, The Forest Witch Tarot. The Forest Witch Tarot. This is just gorgeous. I love her art so much that I'm collecting it. I've only colored a couple of her pictures, but I just love her art, like as an artist. On her Instagram, she shows her stuff that she has in galleries and special art presentations, or whatever they're called. And it's beautiful. So we have another mystery, Sonia Ray, Mystery Florals. Now, her books are so thick because she does doubles of each, and she'll do one with black numbers and lines, and then she does one with gray. And half the time it doesn't really make any difference. And I mean, it doesn't make any difference to me which one I use either. Okay, then I got Kala. I bought this one on its own, so it's on special paper. So this one is all fish, is it? Yeah, this one's all fish. Then we got some Coco Wayos here. We have Mystic Beauties. Another beautiful book. They all have like really weird headdresses or hair, but mostly headdresses. This reminds me of the, is it Mythic Beauties? So that's what this is called. Oh, I can't remember the name of them now, but those Christine McAllister books where she has the 3 volumes and they're the women with weird headdresses or hair. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. Then more of the Sunny Publishing. They've changed the cover of this now so that it doesn't just show an angry bull. It shows you the other characters so that they're comical. It's not such a fierce book. Yeah, they show them on the back here. Look at her little angry sheep. He's so cute. Same with the duck. Now, these two look like they could do some harm at you, but these two are just cute being angry. And then for the mosaic squares for Sonia Ray, I got music. You can see. These are lovely pictures. I love these. It'll be a lot of fun. From Sunny Publishing, I got Zombie Food. These are their newest ones. I got Mystery Farm Life. So I got the Mosaic Square Farm Life and the Mystery Farm Life, and we'll have to see if the... Oh yeah, I got 2 of these. I don't know why I got 2 of these. I think I accidentally ordered 2. But yeah, I forgot about that. So I'll just, I don't know. I don't think my sister's going to want that. Oh well, I'll have to see what I do with it. Probably take it to the bookstore and get some credit at the bookstore. Pretty sure he does coloring books. I'm gonna have to find out because I have a bunch of stuff to go to him, and if he takes coloring books, then I have a lot of those too. Alright, I need to get up to get these. Okay, so a couple more, and then we go on to the foreign bookstores that I bought from. So Jen Racine came out with a new book, Modern Folk Art Birds. There's 30 pictures in here. So it must mean there's second copy. Yeah, there is. So these are all folk art patterns with birds. If these were like real birds, I wouldn't have bought this, but they're patterned birds, so they're fine. And this is Cactus Girl. It doesn't have Jennifer Rawling on it. I don't know if it even has Bright Ideas Press on it. Oh yeah, it does. But you can't find this one by just looking for Jennifer Rawling. It only comes up if you type in Cactus Girl. So make sure you'll do both when you're looking for Bright Ideas paper. Make sure you put in Jennifer Rawling, is going to find you most of them, and then put in Cactus Girl to find some others that may not have been listed under the Rawling. So these are just, what are they? Cute animals. And get our picture right there. So it doesn't say what size these are, but they actually look like 4x4s. Now, we get into foreign books. So I bought some books from Lyrica, and I bought some books from Amazon.Japan. Now, for a Canadian ordering for Lyrica, sometimes the book is going to be more on Lyrica than it is on .ca. So if it's Prime and the price is lower on .ca, then go ahead and buy it on .ca. However, you don't get new books on there until well past that they've been published. And depending on how popular it is, the price may be exaggerated. So on those ones, you're going to want to go to Lyrica because you just pay retail sales price that's marked on the book. And there's a lot of books that are on Lyrica that aren't on Amazon or are cheaper than the ones that are on Amazon. I'm talking Canada here because on Amazon Canada has plenty of French books on it, it being one of our national languages. So anyways, what did I get? I have wanted this one ever since it came out and have just not had the opportunity to buy it. It was out of stock right away on Amazon.ca, and which is where I was mostly buying my books. And when it did come back, it had a huge price tag on it, so I just paid regular price for it. And it is all that I could have wanted. Gorgeous. It has the same lovely Hachette paper. And I just want to say something in case, I don't know how it started, but at one point people used to say hatchet for how to pronounce that word. That is wrong. And then people started saying hachette. It's like somebody found out that the CH makes the sh sound. So they were saying hachette. However, that is wrong as well. The French don't pronounce H's if they're on the beginning of a word. So it's achette. And heroes is pronounced, they also don't pronounce S's if they're at the end of a word. So it's not heroes, It's Iro. No H, no S. Iro. So it's Ashet Iro is how you say it. Lesson of the day. And I also got this one, which I've been wanting for a while as well, as mandalas. No theme. That tiger on the front doesn't mean anything. These are just, well, he's in here. But most of these are traditional mandalas. Some are a little weird. They are definitely detailed ones, and that is what I like. So probably just start at the beginning of this and work my way through. Then I got this because on Amazon Canada this is over $50 as people latched on to the witchy theme. So this is sorcière, which means sorcery, really, is the translation. So could mean witches in English, I don't know, but it really means sorcery. So pictures at the back, I'm not going to show them all, I'll just show you a couple pages here. So yeah, really cool pictures in this one. And I got this one. This is the other new one, Nature Sauvage, which is wild nature. What? I thought somebody had colored in my book then. Oh, that's weird. Never seen that done. Huh. Interesting. I'll have to see what that looks like. Any more like that in here? Oh, yeah, there is. Huh. This is different. Did they do that in this one? Because they came out at the same time. Nope. That's interesting. Never noticed that before. And I got mandala, which is obviously mandalas. Or mandala-ish. Now, which one is it that has all of the books listed on them? No. They used to list all the books on this bookmark, but now they're not. They're just listing the name of the book. Because you can take that off and use it as a bookmark if you want. On here they want you to collect and color your favorites and find your something on, find and color your favorites on Facebook to take partage, I don't know what that means, to something to share with all the community. I have no idea what that has to do with it. And, oh yeah, okay, so that's what I got from Lyrica. It would be actually pronounced Lyrica, Lyrica. You want to your R, Lyrica. Because the first part of that leer, that is the verb to read, or it just means read. It would be lire if it was to read. And finally, I ordered from Amazon Japan. So here's my pile. I'll put it over there. Okay, so the first one is this one. You know, I was saying to myself, like, all month I've been saying to myself, make sure you look up the names of your foreign books so you can tell people what they're actually called. And did I do that? No. So anyways, this doesn't say in English who it's by either. But anyways, I saw that this, like, I've had this in my wish cart, in my cart or wish list on Japan since my last order anyways. But just recently I saw that the English translation of it was going to be published soon as well. So, but I decided I wanted to get the Japanese one because I knew the paper would be better. And it is excellent paper. It's like, you know, a light cardstock there. So this is just like floral patterns are kind of like pixelated. It's kind of weird. Like these guys, they look a little fuzzy, but they're not fuzzy. They're pixelated. I don't really understand that. But yeah, it's weird. But it's cool. I like it. I love the designs. I have no idea about these. I can use these in my journaling though. So yeah, and at the back it has these circle things in here. There's a couple of them in there to do something with. I'm sure it mentions at the end of the book. Oh, I'll get them out and we'll see. Probably just little circles to color. Oh, and here on the back it shows you how to do the washi tape method. You know, of filling in sections with washi tape. Oh, here we are. On the back it's in English. Kingdom in the Forest, it's called. The next one is Aries postcard book. I've had Aries stuff on my list until I had enough things that I wanted to order. And so this is her postcard book, and you get 2 of each, so that would give you 1 to keep and 1 to send away basically, but I can't see myself sending these away to anybody. I want them all to myself. Okay, so this is the one that everybody has found, and I've had it on my list for a little while too. I forget what his name is. Everybody knows it but me. Yeah, does it name him in English anywhere? No, it doesn't. So it shows you some. Oh, there's an advent in here. I wonder how many people are going to be doing that. So this shows you color palettes for, this is autumn and this is winter. I'm sure the page before was spring and summer. So all that information, not a lot. And then it goes on to, oh yeah, here, this is where they're all named. I have to look that up with my camera. But yeah, so this goes in seasons, and it's just adorable. This little mouse on his little adventures. Well, this next one is a bit of a blind buy, and I ended up getting 2 of them. I just, don't ask. I do this sometimes, where I buy 2. Only problem is I don't think I know my sister's not going to be interested in it because it is a color by number, and I didn't even know that when I bought it. I thought it was just a regular modula book, but I open it up and there's our charts and it's color by number. So I'm not mad. I didn't know it, and they're not all modulas. It's just a color by number book. Patterns and words. Oh, and there's a grid one as well. There you got quite a bit in there. Circle 1. Yeah, so I wonder if these are books that are like this or are totally different. No, I've seen those. They're totally different. I guess by the same publisher. But, oh yeah, it shows you them at the back, what they're like colored. We'll just take a look at that little peek there. Won't turn the page. Okay, so I've got Anyan here in English. That could be the artist. And then I got this set. I've had it on my radar for quite a while. And then a new one came out, and I thought, oh, you know, you've got to get these, see what they're like. Because they were only like $5. Around 5 US bucks, because they're 500 yen, and that's basically 5 US dollars. So this is the Star Festival of the Secret Island. So they're all about the characters of Secret Island, Secret Forest, Secret Village, or whatever. It's all this little area. And this is the Star Festival that's going on at Secret Island. So these are pretty detailed pages for this little book. It's thin and it's little. You see here it shows you how there's the pink tent and the blue something or other. So those three I've had in my wish list for a while. So they're quite detailed, especially when you get to pictures like this. But looking at it in person, it doesn't feel as detailed as I thought it was. Like, I love coloring leaves, so to me I see, oh, yummy, delicious leaves. And here you kind of like have a pattern, kind of like a mandala type thing. And here we go, like this is really big. But you could do a wash of a color over those flowers if you wanted, rather than coloring them each individually. Maybe do them with marker. The paper is thinner than what you usually get, but it has a lot of tooth. So I'm still going to say that it feels better than Amazon paper, but I'll have to wait until I try it. So there's that one. These are all pictures of them on their way to at the Star Festival on the island. Then there's this one, which is called Amusement in Secret Forest. So this is about them all. Let's see. Is there a name in here, back here? There's some English words, so Secret Forest. Oh, they're by Mari Kurihara. Mari Kurihara. Last page appears to always be a grayscale. So yeah, well, there's our great big detailed picture in the middle. A lot of bang for your buck, really. And then this one is Festival of Secret Country. And then the new one that I saw that made me finally go ahead and buy these is Tea Party in the Secret Garden. These are a little Joanna Basford-ish. Sort of. There we go. So they're by Mari. Let's get that again. Kurihara. Okay, and this is another book that a lot of people have gotten. I don't believe this is the title, but it says Townscapes, Animals, Variety Goods, Cakes, Flowers, Cooking, and 5 Bears. So this is the adventures of 5 bears. They're so cute. I love this better than the mouse book. I got them there at their birthday party. Well, it's not their birthday party, but it's a party. I don't like the food. Yeah, and there's other animals in here too, and then there's just pictures that don't have the bears in them. Yep. What is that showing me? What's at the back? the back we have thumbnails of the pictures. This is bonus 3. Bonus 2 is a map of their house. And bonus 1 is this page. Okay, then I got Erie's latest book about fairy tales again. Fairy ointment. Beautiful. The pictures in here are a lot less detailed than the last couple she's put out. And then I got a couple of books by this guy. Denali, I believe is his name. It says that up there. I'm trying to look on the other book, see if it says his name in English. No, it doesn't, but I believe that is his name, Denali. Now, these are patterns, or what we would call, they're not motifs, let's say, that way. They're kind of, oh, it's called World Talisman Coloring Book. There you go. It's on inside the cover. World Talisman by Denali. There we are. So these are gorgeous. And there's what the finished pictures look like. So here we go. So they're single-sided because this is in Japanese. We're not really going to need that. But here they are. They're like some sort of folk art type pictures. These are symmetrical, sort of. So yeah, I'm not doing a flip through, but there we go. Gorgeous. And so that was really nice. I looked up what else Denali had out, and I'm just saying he because it sounds like a he name. This one, Mondaland. Yep, Mondaland by Denali. The cover of this is thick. Whew. So this is the index of pages. So again, these are single-sided, so you can use your markers on them. They'd be great to use your markers on. Same with the last book. The paper in this is really thick. It's cardstock. The paper in the other one was good too. So yeah, if you love folk art, these are definitely that type of pictures. Of course, I don't know. I can't read it tells you all about them on the back. 1980 something, 2006. So yeah, if you don't mind your pen going through onto this side with some Japanese writing on it, then go ahead and use your markers, which I will probably be doing. So cool. That is it. Those are the end of my books and my little bit of supply. So thank you so much for joining me and allowing me to share my haul with you. I hope that you found something or you saw something interesting, and that this was entertaining for you. I know how much I love watching hauls, so I hope you do too. So anyways, again, thank you, and until next time, bye-bye.